I've got the look that drives the girls wild. I've got the...
Welcome back to another episode of the Smith Boys Podcast.
Clickety clink.
Clickety clink. All right, brother. This is a topic that the Smith Boys don't do very often,
Well,
but when we
gets
do,
no views.
I don't know. The LA Night one.
No, the
got
LA
big
Night one
reviews.
did good.
Some of the AEW ones do pretty well, I guess.
I
But
just need the title of LA Night.
yeah, this is a topic that the Smith Boys, when we do go, we go hard on it.
Well, you are really knowledgeable in the subject.
Yeah, this is like my, I should be like on the cabinet of like this topic.
This is your Michigan football for me. Yeah.
Or my own Alabama football, I guess. But,
Yeah.
So, brother, we got WWE Summerslam. Biggest party of the summer.
Next week
Next weekend
in Detroit.
in Detroit,
Ford Field.
Ford Field.
Oh boy, howdy.
And the Smith Boys
Going.
are going.
You want to bet?
Yeah. We're
As of now, anyways, we're talking about, we don't have tickets yet, but we're looking to stub up and we're like, well, we got nothing else to
Should
do.
we buy them before the end of the night?
I think so.
I think we should. If we don't buy them tonight, we won't go.
Probably not.
That's why.
Let's get a couple more drinks, get a little liquored up, lose our minds a little bit, and then we'll just be like, we'll spend $1,000.
Completely impulsive.
Yeah, and then we'll
Logan impulsive.
and then we'll buy tickets like right at ringside for like $2,000,
Yeah.
and then you'll
No.
see us on TV next week.
I'm good with that.
No?
I'm good with that.
It's a lie. You're a liar.
Okay. Yeah, and we'll give high fives to Logan Paul, and he'll give us some prime drinks.
Move this man.
Who would you want to meet? Who would you want to shake? Who would you want to like slap hands with
Ooh,
at SummerSlam?
God, she's not there anymore, but Alexa Bliss.
The Harley Quinn of the SmackDown Women's Division, but she doesn't need a squad.
All right.
Next topic. Well,
So
not
we're
gonna go there.
talking matches. First up,
You want to go down the card?
yeah, I'm going down the card.
Okay.
World Heavyweight Championship match: Seth Rollins, Finn Balor. That's the first match.
Yeah, I mean that's how they lay it out on the card.
Oh,
You don't-
you want to do like women's?
Oh, I'm just saying
championship
they
or
lay
what?
it out like that. I don't know if that'll be how it lays out
I
on the
agree.
card,
I agree.
but yeah, we can just
That's
go.
a match that's going on.
Yeah, we can go through whatever they have on there and then just go over it. That's going to be a great match, brother. That's going to be a 5-star.
Is that a banger?
That's a banger.
That's a banger.
That could be a five. That's going to be a 5-star instant classic. You got two
I
of the
feel
best
like-
technical, or not technical, but two of the best in-ring performers in the world.
I feel like anytime Seth Rollins is involved at
must-see
that,
TV.
at that stage, it's kind of must see.
Must see
Right?
TV.
Yeah, it's kind of like Roman Reigns, but I feel like Seth Rollins to me is more must-see TV than Roman Reigns at the match level, at the wrestling level.
Yeah, for sure. Because
He's a better
Rollins is a better in-ring performer.
Yeah, than Reigns.
Yeah, and then you have a great counter in him with Finn Balor.
Finn
who's
Balor's
also
a great
in-ring
wrestler.
performer.
He's a great wrestler.
The Prince.
Yeah. So who wins this
Seth
match?
Rollins.
Do you think Seth Rollins comes out of this still champion?
I think so.
I don't think it's in WWE's best interest to take the belt off of Rollins.
Me neither. Rollins is so over. The crowd loves him.
Dude, the song, the crowd, the aura of Seth freaking Rollins.
He's the most over guy in the company.
I totally agree. More over than maybe other than LA Knight.
He's the most over guy I have seen in the last 10 years, other than John Cena.
I wanted to touch on this. I was hoping we would do a topic on this.
Touch on it, brother.
So merch.
Merchandise sales.
Merchandise sales. LA Knight owns 4 of the top 5 t-shirts
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
in the WWE right now.
I believe that. Yeah!
He is 1, 3, 4, 5.
Where'd you hear that?
Just the other day, I think it was on like Sportskeeda.
I believe that. For sure, I believe that.
So he is 4 of the top 5 t-shirts.
Seth Rollins is probably number 2.
Or Reigns, right?
Yeah.
I mean, one or the other, right? So
Cody
I
Rhodes.
just
Or
had
Cody
to throw,
Rhodes.
I had to throw that in there because brother and I are big LA Knight guys.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
So, Rollins, Balor, brother, what do you got?
Oh, I think Rollins, like I said, I think
You see a little shenanigans happening.
Yeah, Judgment Day, Damian Priest, Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I do.
Does he try to cash in?
Yeah.
I think he maybe costs. I think he maybe attempts to cash in and costs Balor the match and sets up like a Damian Priest Balor Judgment Day feud, and Judgment Day kind of
Does Rollins take some time off?
No.
Does Rollins lose?
No, Rollins is the workhorse of the company.
But does he take some time off? Does Rollins lose?
No.
Balor wins.
No.
Priest cashes in on Balor.
No.
And it turns into a whole Balor Priest feud to the next pay-per-view.
Damian Priest is a nobody.
Oh!
He's irrelevant.
Oh!
Nobody gives a shit about him.
Oh! He's not here, is he?
Thank you, brother. I totally agree with you. I'm just trying playing devil's advocate with it.
It's Seth Rollins all the way.
I agree. All right. Second match.
According to this.
And I don't want to give in to, now that I've seen some of these, I wish we would have done that one later. Anyway, WWE Women's Championship match. Asuka, Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair.
Triple threat.
Triple threat match. This is a banger, dude.
This would be a banger.
Because I know right now, Asuka can go.
Charlotte can go.
Charlotte can go.
Bianca can
and
go.
Bianca can go. Like, I think this is going to be actually a really good triple threat match. I would be interested to watch this. I do feel...
Bianca is freaking hot as hell, too.
Yeah. I do feel, though, Vince loves Charlotte.
Of course, all the management loves Charlotte.
But I feel like, do you put the belt back on her again?
No! I would vomit.
Because she loves playing the heel.
She's a baby face right now, though.
I know, but like she's a much better heel. Like she's a true heel.
Everybody's a better heel.
Yeah, but she's a real heel, though.
I've never liked her. She's stale. She's boring. She's the way she talks is so monotonous. Her voice, no inflections in the way she does.
Asuka's hindered from the language barrier,
yeah.
And Bianca's kind of stale, right? Like Bianca's kind of staled out. So I kind of feel like, you know, Flair's been off for a while. Charlotte's been off for a while. So maybe they put it back on Charlotte. The belt on Charlotte only helps the women's division, in my opinion.
It kills it because it's Charlotte with the belt.
But you would have to say, Charlotte, okay, I need 6 months from you, like solid wrestling. You know what I mean? Like her and Becky was great. Like,
yeah, but they're on different brands.
I understand.
It's like, who does Charlotte feud with on SmackDown for 6 months?
It'd have to be Bianca Belair. Have to be. Or Asuka. Her and Asuka's a great matchup.
Yeah, but it's like we've seen it.
But we've seen it a million times.
Yeah. To me, the way to go is Bianca turns heel and wins the title.
Okay.
Because it's time for Belair. It's time for Bianca to change her tune.
Yeah, her like whip it. Yeah, she needs to change.
She needs to change it. She's got the personality. She's got the charisma. She's great in the ring. She's got it all. To be honest, she can do it all.
Oh, she looks like $1 million.
She can do it all.
I mean, she's
got the look.
She's
hot,
got the cutest.
She's attractive.
Yeah, she's adorable.
If they made her a heel, we'll see how that goes.
All
but I could see Belair. I mean, for me, from a booking standpoint, I would say I'd see the most money down the road with Belair.
So Belair wins in a heel fashion.
Yeah.
So she, does a low blow. She, puts her feet on the road.
Does something heelish to beat Charlotte to win it.
Gotcha.
And Asuka doesn't necessarily get pinned, but Charlotte gets pinned, or maybe she does something heelish to pin Asuka, and then you get like a Belair Flair feud for a couple months where Belair's the heel and Charlotte's the face, because you can't have them both faces facing each other.
No, you can't do that. You kind of talked me into. I'm going to say Flair wins because I don't think Vince looks at it like that. Are you going to go Belair?
If I was booking it, I would do Belair the way I said it. Belair wins in heel fashion, but I could see.
I'm selfishly just going what I think Vince is going to do in Triple H.
This is honestly, I could honestly see any of the three winning.
Totally, I totally could too.
I think Asuka loses it. I don't think Asuka retains it. But so I would say Charlotte or
Belair.
Belair wins it because I can't. I'm with you though. I would see. They always think best for business is Charlotte, so I could see Charlotte winning it, and then maybe you get like a Charlotte versus Belair one-on-one feud for a couple months.
Oh, that'd be great. Wouldn't it?
Yeah. I would say, gun to my head, I would say Charlotte wins, but I would rather have Belair turn heel and win.
All right. I got Charlotte. What do you got?
I'd take Charlotte.
Okay. And we're both taking Rollins in the first one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Intercontinental Championship. Gunther versus Drew McIntyre.
Ooh.
I think it behooves WWE to keep it on Gunther. I think Gunther is red hot right now, and he is like a draw right now. Drew McIntyre does nothing for me. He's been around. He's interesting in some aspects, like when he had the title and he was very, poignant with like some of his promos and very self-reflective and like his journey and stuff. Like I liked it, but like I don't really care anymore. Like I heard all of his story.
He's better as a heel.
Drew McIntyre, yeah. Well, I haven't really seen him too much as a heel, but
he was the Scottish psychopath.
No, but I like Gunther. I think Gunther retains that.
I
think WWE is better off with Gunther with it.
There's a lot of rumors about McIntyre's contract with the WWE too right now, or I guess they haven't reached a new contract. So I don't think it would make much sense to have him win it and then have his contract kind of in limbo.
WWE would do shit like that.
Yeah, they would though. So I would say Gunther retains, and just for the mere aspect of, well, Drew's contract is kind of in limbo. We don't know what we're going to do, so why don't we have Gunther go over, and that makes Gunther look more legit because he beats Drew, and then we can worry about re-signing Drew in the long run later on, and then it makes Gunther look better by beating him. You can kind of kill maybe two birds with one stone. So I would say Gunther retains.
Okay. Logan Paul.
Go fuck yourself.
Paul versus Ricochet.
Oh, jeez, what a joke. What a joke this is. Well, I don't know if Logan Paul's ever won a match since he's been in WWE. So if there was ever a time for Logan Paul to finally win a match one-on-one, I would say it's now against Ricochet. Because Ricochet is about as relevant as it gets in WWE.
He's Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio is at least a Hall of Famer.
I couldn't believe he won that fall. Yeah, he is.
He's the Hall of Famer, one of the best of all time. But Ricochet's just irrelevant. Great in-ring performer and everything, but there comes a point where it's like, in order for Logan Paul to keep coming back,
he's got to win.
And for anybody to care and for him to be relevant, he's got to beat something, win something. So I think this is finally the time where Logan Paul will win a match and he'll go over on Ricochet.
I can see that. I'll agree with that. Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler.
Baszler. Because I think Ronda's contract is up and she's on her way out. So I think she'll help put her friend over.
It's all about the politics of it, right?
Yeah, Baszler.
All right. Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar.
Who?
Brock
Lesnar!
I love saying that.
I got the American Nightmare. Whoa! Cody Rhodes. The rubber match between the two. Cody is on the road for big things for next year for WrestleMania. He's going to be the one that I think dethrones Roman Reigns next year at Mania in some type of long 2-year storyline.
2 year?
Yeah, because he lost last year, this
right.
past year, against Reigns at Mania. So I get a year, I guess, a year and a half storyline. Cody will somehow find a way to take down the beast, Brock Lesnar. Even though brother hates Cody Rhodes.
What's he go into Atlanta and he says, what do you want to talk about Atlanta? He walks in, he goes into Edmonton and he's like, what do you want to talk about?
Brother hates what do you want to talk about?
This is cheap pop.
It is stupid.
It's a cheap pop and I'm not a fan of it.
It is stupid. It's like something that he's like trying to get over on a t-shirt. Like where The Rock goes, like where The Rock was always like, finally, The Rock has come back to Detroit, or like where Roman Reigns is like, Detroit, acknowledge me. Like he's trying to have like an intro little thing that can be a catchphase, but like
it's not
like
catchy.
every city. What do you want to talk about? It's lame. It's stupid. It's not catching on.
I hate it,
but I like everything else about Cody.
I hope Brock beats his ass. I do. All right.
He will beat his ass, but I bet Cody wins the match.
I agree. Cody will win, but I hope Brock just hurts him bad.
I think that's what'll happen. I think Brock will beat his ass, but Cody will win.
Brock is probably the scariest fucking dude
In the history of the world?
Yeah.
Yeah. If there was ever anybody that I didn't want to come across in a dark alley that was trying to beat my ass, it would be Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
In the history of the world.
Yeah. I can't imagine. I mean, maybe Tyson in his prime, but I think Lesnar is just you get him charged up, dude. He looks different. He just looks different.
The guy's a freak.
All right, now we have the SummerSlam Battle Royale, brother.
What is that?
So there's Sheamus, LA Knight, and 18 more to be determined superstars.
So only 2 legitimate people that have a chance to win it.
Correct.
And then everybody else.
Does LA Knight finally win something? I have one more match that I want to get to, but I want to talk about this Battle Royale in LA Knight.
Brother, I have no confidence in WWE doing the right thing.
Are they ever going to put LA Knight over?
I have no confidence in WWE doing the right thing.
So you do not feel like they are going to put him
I
over?
do not feel like they have had every opportunity to have LA Knight do something and win something and be relevant, and they have continued to shit themselves in the pants every time.
I totally
I do
agree.
not think he wins no Battle Royal this time.
I totally agree.
There was no better chance than to have him win the United States title from Austin Theory.
Yep.
Instead, we got Rey Mysterio versus Santos Escobar to face Austin Theory.
Nobody cares about
Nobody
that.
cares.
Nobody cares about that match.
Austin Theory is arguably the most over person in the company other than Seth Rollins.
If you were to put LA Knight versus Austin Theory at SummerSlam, that is arguably the most hot match of the night.
Yeah, just because everybody wants LA Knight to win.
Yeah. And then if you put the title on LA Knight, that is arguably
The biggest pop of the night.
the show stealer of the night.
In terms of pops, yeah. You get the biggest pop.
Like, why wouldn't you do that? You would sell how many t-shirts of on the way out?
I'm going to buy one when we're there.
Me too. But like, how many more would you sell if you were to put the title, the U.S. and the United States title on? I mean, you would sell an immense, dude. The next 48 hours of t-shirt sales would just be intense. Would just be crazy.
Oh, but instead, brother, what do you mean? Vince knows better than you. He's going to have him in a battle royale and have him lose to
Sheamus,
to Ridge Holland.
Yeah. So, to me, they're wasting. And I when I saw LA Knight come out last night against Shit Row, I love that.
Shit Row.
And he called him Uncle Phil. He called him Uncle Phil.
I haven't even seen
and I
it.
love that line.
I haven't even seen it.
Oh, it's great. It's great. But he kind of pauses in certain parts where I think he feels like he's going to go further, but he doesn't. And then other times I feel like lately, the last couple weeks, I feel like the crowd has almost gotten a little bit tired of it.
Well, because I think the crowd is getting tired of, like, what are you doing? Why are you wasting? Why isn't this guy winning things?
Yeah.
So I think it's like the Dolph Ziggler treatment from like 6 or 7 years ago, where Dolph Ziggler was the whitest hot person in WWE going into Survivor Series one year, where I think it was where Sting debuted in Survivor Series,
Jesus.
and they ended up having Sting versus Triple H at WrestleMania the following year. But Dolph Ziggler was like white hot. Everybody wanted Dolph Ziggler to push for like a world title or something, and they never
This
did
was
anything.
his time.
They never did anything with him. And then it got to a point where the crowd was so behind him, and then it got to a point where it was like, okay, week after week, it was just like, I just don't care anymore. Like, you're clearly not going to do anything with him. It's just like, yeah, whatever.
I almost feel like the crowd has gotten that apathetic. Like, they're not nowhere near, but they're approaching the apathy standpoint.
They're
starting to see that point. Like, I think SummerSlam's going to be a big turn. If he does not win this Battle Royale, I think you're going to see a huge turn of apathy, and maybe Vince gets his way where he's like, fuck this guy. I don't want him getting over on his own. Where LA Knight's going to be like, well, you fucked me.
I fucked you. I fucked you.
You know, I did all this. I'm 4 out of 5 on your merch. I was like, what are you doing? Like, dude, we could just kill it right now. We could make tons of money. But Vince is like too stupid to like, and I guess he had major spine surgery.
Who?
Vince.
Did he?
Yeah, just like a couple days ago. Like life-altering spine surgery. All right. So who wins the Battle Royale? You're saying LA Knight loses?
I don't know who's going to win, but I got no faith in WWE doing the right thing. I'm going to say LA. I'm just going to go on. I'm not going to pick a winner because I don't know who's all in it.
You're going to say the field?
I'm just going to say the field. I'm going to say LA Knight does not win.
I am going to say the WWE cannot be that stupid. I'm going to pick LA Knight.
This is our first differing opinion, I think.
Yeah.
I got years and years and years, brother, of WWE letting me down.
I know. And I do feel like they're going to let me down on this.
It's like the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, I do feel like they're going to let me down on this, but I'm okay with just picking LA Knight because it's like I really like LA Knight, and it's like if they screw this up at SummerSlam, it's going to go downhill. I think
quick.
Quick. I think in the next couple of weeks you're going to see the fans like they're not going to pop as much when they go LA. You know, his music hits. It's just not going to hit the same. Maybe that's what Vince wants. All right. My last match that I have, at least here.
Roman Reigns wins.
Versus Jey Uso.
Main event, Jey Uso.
Well, you really took it out of the... You really...
But there ain't no way in hell Jey Uso wins the world title from Roman Reigns.
But I do think it's going to be a banger.
It'll be a banger, for sure.
Because I think Jey Uso
Great
is
story.
crazy.
Great story to tell. It'll be, you know, emotional between the two of them. Good story to watch. Good story to culminate. Maybe his brother Jimmy comes back. You think Jimmy's going to come back and maybe help him win.
Jimmy.
There's going to come a time where Jimmy maybe super kicks Reigns, comes back, and you're like, oh my God, Jay's going to win. 1, 2. Reigns kicks out. Oh, no. You know.
Brother can write this shit.
I could write this shit. But Reigns is winning. There's no way they're taking the title off Reigns and putting it on Jay fucking Uso, brother.
I agree with you. All right, so let me transition now, brother. The only thing that would be better is if this was Expedition Unknown with Josh Gates.
And he was searching for a treasure that he'll never find?
Yeah. The only thing I want to ask now, brother, to you is let's just say we are 1 week away. What are we doing?
We going to it?
Do we buy tickets this evening?
I think we look.
I think we look hot and heavy in the Jake Jarmel sense. And I think we determine it by the end of the night if we're going to go. Whether it's you and me, you, me and Frigg, you, me and Dan.
Is Mila going? Would we let Mila go?
I'd let Frigg go.
You paying for her?
Yeah, I'd pay for Frigg. But I don't think she's really like that. You know, I'd prefer just me and you. That way I ain't got to deal with...
Babysit.
Yeah. Like you and I can just go chill. You know?
She would want to go just to hang out with us.
But she wouldn't know anything about anything.
No. She just wants to hang out with us.
Yeah.
She's 9, so...
Yeah. She's cool, though.
Yeah. She'd be fine to be there.
She'd be fine to be there.
Yeah, we'd have a good time with her.
Yeah, we'd still have a great time.
We'd still have to be like adults.
Yeah.
With her around.
But like, where you and I, we could just be the Smith boys.
Yeah. Hopefully we get 50 subscribers by then. If you like and subscribe, and then we can live stream from SummerSlam. And if you're not paying for SummerSlam or have Peacock, we can live stream it for you, and you can watch it on YouTube. So like and subscribe. Just 2 people is all we need. We got 48 subscribers, brother. We need 2 more people so we can live stream.
Correctamundo, muchacho.
Yeah, just like and subscribe. We're the best thing going today on YouTube. I don't know why we don't have more subscribers than we do, brother.
I tell you what, brother.
We're just naturally entertaining.
I would feel that we have a legitimate argument to be the most entertaining 2 brothers. I mean, we're way more than, what was the conservative?
The Paul brothers?
Twins? Well, the Paul brothers. What's the conservative twins? The Hodge brothers?
Oh, the Hodge twins are pretty fucking entertaining.
But it's stale.
The Hodge twins are pretty entertaining.
Yeah, they're entertaining, but we're way better.
We're the biggest thing in Albania.
Oh, God.
You ask Narita's mom. We're huge in Albania, man.
Yeah.
We got a huge following over there. In Vlore.
Yeah.
So, in the villages.
Well, our next pod is going to be my favorite, I think.
I don't even know what it is, so I'm going to hold you there. I don't want to know what it is.
Okay. Okay, brother. Brother?
I'm gonna be busy posting a lot of these tonight, trying to, or the next couple days anyway.
Yeah, I'll give.
I ain't gonna get it all tonight. It's gonna be a few days.
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm out. Maybe when I got office time.
Of course.
Till the next one, Smith Boys.
See ya.
Out.